Cheeseburger, Big Mac Whopper, Big Mac Whopper,
Be right back,
Big
guys.
Mac Whopper.
Scotland forever!
I really did have fun for him.
What did you get?
Crazy.
Why is the banana?
I was crazy once. They're locked in a room.
Cheeseburger, Big Mac Cheeseburger, cheeseburger.
Okay, I think that's enough. I think that's enough. Hey, I think that's enough, guys. Thanks.
Me when I'm putting my leftover Wendy's in the microwave.
All right.
Big Mac Whopper.
I'm done.
Did you see Dork's burger there? Like
No.
it's like deflated or like somebody stepped on it. It's really funny.
Somebody did step on my
Oh my
burger.
gosh. Yeah.
I like how he played on a plate to like give it as much of a chance of looking good as possible, and yet
Presentation.
Exactly.
mine's like pretty easy because mine's all made of morsels.
Yes.
Yes.
Wendy's does do morsels pretty well.
I unwrapped mine and threw it out there, plain as day, so you can see exactly how it looks. The loudest slurping. Remember to share your food.
Sharing is caring.
Sharing is for rich people.
Well, I would like the record to show that I attempted to buy the ghost pepper fries. However, the Wendy's informed me that they no longer had them,
Lame.
Yeah, now they have loaded nacho fries.
which sounds atrocious.
I genuinely tried to ask for a potato, but they didn't have any on.
No, that's the third best thing to order from them.
Yeah,
The
it
big
is, actually.
potato.
Now that I'm already eating these, I'm going to check the allergen list on Wendy's.com.
Nice.
Yeah.
Bread allergic to everything bread.
Yow.
Everything except bread, which is awesome.
You freaking cannibal.
Hey! You're also not allergic to cockroach mix. That's
Which is
very
actually very important because there is in the food industry a certain amount of bug particles that is allowed in food, and that is a major allergen.
Yes.
Yeah.
Good times.
I respect that and everything. I'm just laughing at the fact that it's called on the sheet cockroach mix, as if it's something you can buy at the store. Like you get them in a bag and it's like trail mix, but it's just cockroaches in there.
So here's a question. You guys dip your fries in Frosty, I'm guessing? Does anyone do that?
I just
Yes.
did that.
Okay.
I just did that.
Does anyone dip? Has anyone
Don't say
tried
it.
dipping their burger in Frosty?
Oh, thank God. I thought you were going to say nuggets.
No, I mean, I don't think that would be
Hey,
particularly...
Dork, I have tried that. It sucks.
No.
It sucks.
Yeah.
Don't do it.
Yeah, bud.
Not today. I did it like the last time I got a Frosty, which honestly I think was 6 years ago.
Ooh.
I think it was before COVID.
This is not answering the question. I'll come back to the question. There was a place called Chicken Cone.
Okay.
Chick apostrophe N apostrophe cone. It just made me think of an ice cream scoop of shredded like chicken nugget mess. Just get your cone of chicken, guys. It's closed now.
Slime dollop on top of that.
That sounds amazing. I wonder why they closed.
Yeah. It's now a bento box.
No way of knowing.
I mean, I'd go there. I mean, I don't know. I'm being serious. That sounds actually interesting.
I kind of want to try that place now, honestly. Not because I'm imagining the ice cream scoop of mechanically separated chicken TM. Like, that's not actually why I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking just because I think fried chicken and ice cream is a wombo combo. Yeah.
Oh, 100%.
Anything can be mechanically separated if you try hard enough.
I don't think you even have to try that hard. I mean, it's just.
This is a controversial statement. I do believe that Wendy's might be the better burger among the fast food places.
100% agree with you.
We all know Burger King sucks now.
Oh,
Well,
I
yeah.
have not gone to Burger King in the last 10 years a single time that it did not give me food poisoning.
I will say, the worst Burger King experience I've had was last year, and I ordered a Whopper, specifically asked for no mayonnaise.
Well, that was your first mistake.
I get the burger, I open it up, and the bun slides off the burger. There's so much mayonnaise, it looked like someone took a ladle, like a serving ladle, and just dumped mayonnaise on the bun and then on the burger. It was completely unsalvageable. I just threw it away.
I had the exact same experience with the McChicken a couple of weeks ago. I asked for no mayonnaise. The tag said no mayonnaise. What they did was they put no lettuce on it and what seemed to be extra mayonnaise.
Nice.
They already put so much mayonnaise on those things.
I know.
Ugh.
This does get to my answer to the question about the burger, though, because as good as a Wendy's burger is, I don't think it has the structural integrity to withstand contact with a milkshake.
So what I actually do is I scoop some onto my spoon, and then I flip it upside down, and I scrape it over, like the edge after I've taken a bite. You know how it has like the sharp edge after you take a bite? Like the corner part?
Okay, so you don't dip it.
Yeah, I don't really dip. I say dip it because you're already dipping your fries.
It.
So you know how Wendy's thing used to be fresh, never frozen beef?
Mm-hmm.
Several people who have worked at Wendy's who have texted me and said, do you know what I just cooked today? A frozen patty.
A frozen hamburger.
Well, you see, the beef itself is never frozen. However, the
Elements that make up.
yeah, exactly. Whatever the beef becomes, that we don't say.
I also freeze my poop after having Wendy's.
Okay. Well, you know, that might be a better way to do it for the colon shipment scans.
Okay. Why did we go down this path?
Everybody
I
poops.
have so many regrets at this point, and I'm not even halfway done with my food.
You invited me. This is your fault.
What is that burger? Oh, it's so sad.
The burger? I was about to say, I think I got the worst looking meal out of all of them.
It's so sad, and it's so greasy. Look how greasy.
It is very greasy.
It's pretty nasty. They also only gave me 3 nuggets, which
oh my word!
Immeasurable, and my day is ruined.
Go back to the counter and you complain. That's so bad.
I'd rather just go and shoot up the place.
Why is the actionable threat?
In Minecraft.
You know, the Supreme Court has ruled that such things don't actually get you off the hook.
Dang it.
Sorry.
I gotta say though, I do love that literally in Minecraft went to the Supreme Court. Okay, so shall we review our meals?
Wendy's does have the better burgers, but you know what? I wasn't sure what to get. The sign outside says that it's always clutch to get a Dave's Double, because it's the official burger of March Madness, and here in April, I thought that would be an appropriate thing to do.
So what you're saying is that you're not immune to propaganda.
Not if it's funny. It's fine, you know. It's a burger. It's got they have onions, like actual onions, and that's nice. I do like the old fries better. Bring those back, please.
No, new fries are better. I will go to the grave with this.
I mean, you might be going to the grave, Mr. Allergic to everything.
Wow. I feel better with a soggy fry than I do with a styrofoam fry.
I like the new fries too.
The one thing that I miss about the old Wendy's fries is that the new Wendy's fries are just so similar to everything else that you can get anywhere. Like an old Wendy's fries were unique.
Skins.
The old ones had skins too.
They had better skins before.
Yeah.
I have
They
no
were also
memory of this.
floppy, which
Okay,
made them
so we
feel real.
so we are talking about a recent change to the fries.
in the past 3 years.
I was gonna say because I remember about 10 years ago when they changed to the sea salt fries for the first time, and the fries before that were the ones that were like freaking thick, like
That's the
really
ones I was thinking
huge.
about.
As far as burgers go, McDonald's burgers are like shredded moist cardboard that is meat flavored. That's kind of how their patties taste to me. Wendy's actually tastes like meat though.
Counterpoint. They're 300 calories a piece, and I could slam 2 of them.
That sounds like a you benefit. that sounds like I'm happy for you. Congratulations.
Are you okay?
Yes.
Anymore.
I at this point I don't. At this point I'm not really worried when Brett eats things. I'm just really not.
I am the master of my own fate.
I'm not as much worried as I'm just intrigued. Like...
I'm sickened but curious.
Exactly.
No. This meal, the 2 packs of nuggets and the fries and the Frosty. I don't know what size Frosty I got. I ordered a medium. That's pretty small for a medium from Wendy's, but maybe
that's a medium Frosty.
That's a medium Frosty now. Okay.
From that, yep.
Spicy nuggets, spicier than I remember, also better than I remember. Last time I got them, I think they were kind of like burned, but this time they were pretty good. And the nuggets, of course, I don't even have to say 10 out of 10. Their nuggets are my favorite chicken nuggets ever. I know nostalgia plays a big part in that. I really miss the old barbecue sauce. The old barbecue sauce was just objectively better. This stuff is like Chicken Shack's barbecue sauce, but less committed to the bit. It's just kind of disappointing. And the Frosty, man, that was a mediocre thing. I would literally rather have a Blizzard. Better than a McFlurry. If I gave a McFlurry like a 4 out of 10, and I gave the Wendy's Frosty a 5 out of 10, a Blizzard would be like a 6 out of 10.
Did you eat all your stuff before describing it?
Yes, I did.
Oh my goodness. What
Also,
did you...
that's not a Verner's, that is Sprite with bourbon.
Ooh.
Why did you bring
one?
Food, fantastic. It's a Baconator and nuggets and slightly burnt fries. But overall, I mean, it was fantastic. Now, of course, I'm also a sucker for Baconator, so.
Oh, I have a comment about the Baconator before we move on, if that's okay. Just my weird hot take. I think the Baconator is very overrated, but that's just me.
Entirely fair.
Wow, no drama whatsoever. All right.
Okay, cool. All right, cool. Sure.
The coldest take.
I haven't had Baconator in probably 12 to 13 months, so I could not tell you.
I have not had a Baconator because I don't normally like fast food bacon.
So I got the apple pecan salad because I got home from work and I made guacamole and then ate half the guacamole like an idiot. So
like you're living the best life.
So I
what
ate
quantity are we talking here?
Well, it was 6 mini avocados and I probably used 4 or 5 of them. 4 or 5 of them. It was a decent quantity of guacamole. I had to lay down. I made myself a little bit sick. So I had to get a salad. It was delightful. The apple pecan salad is very good. They have like roasted pecan topping bits that were so good. And it was like a pomegranate vinaigrette dressing. That I put a little bit too much of it on, but it was still very tasty. The apple chunks were too big. The apple chunks were like huge. I think.
Can I please point out, token female of the group gets a salad?
Hey, I was gonna get a side salad, but they don't have the side garden salad anymore, and that makes me very sad.
Oh, yeah,
because the salads are the second best thing Wendy's makes. Gotta be honest.
Honestly,
I will never forget them for getting rid of the Southwest chicken salad. That's
exactly what I was just gonna say.
Actually, I forgot about
Southwest salad. That Southwest salad, I existed on that. It was so good.
You know what would be a great idea? Let's take this wonderful salad and replace it with the summer strawberry salad.
Oh, come on.
Actually,
anytime I get the Dave's triple, which is what I got, it's always a mess. Half the cheese just spills out of the thing. It just gushes out the side, and then when you open it up, you're just unsticking the burger from the side of the thing.
That is the true American cheeseburger
Right
experience.
there, yep.
Right there. Yep.
I'm making
So-
a face.
I'm
Why
not-
are we spreading these buns?
I'm
That out of context.
She moist.
Okay,
So Gent got done unsticking his sticky buns.
so
Relatable.
The wet, sticky buns.
okay. Why me?
With the stuff in the middle oozes out.
Okay. Anyway, so I'm dying. A large Coke from Wendy's is a lot of drink.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh my
it's-
gosh, yes it is. I got a medium today, expecting it to be like a 22 ounce, and I'm like, oh, this is more.
It's like a McDonald's large.
I tried to get a small
Yeah,
one. They
but
told me
it
it only
still
comes in
tastes
medium.
watery.
Yeah, right. Yeah, that's the worst part, right? So you get more drink, but it tastes more watered down. Especially since I get mine without ice, because ice is just, annoying. It's cold drink. It comes out cold. Why do I need ice in it? Sorry, that's a whole other rant. Wendy's drinks are always watered down. And here's the thing, you can see the bubbles in it, right? But there's no fizz to it.
Yeah.
It's flat. It's basically flat.
Part of my job used to be servicing freestyle machines, and the freestyle machine decides when it wants to be flat or fizzy, and it just comes down to the carbonization cartridges.
It decides when.
Yeah,
At a whim.
people would always
Silence.
they're
The
demons.
freestyle shall decide thy fate.
The only reason I ever go to Burger King is if they send me one of those like coupon things where it's like meal for 3 for $17. And it's like, okay, so 3 days worth of food for $17. I'll take that. Like, I'll just throw the rest in the fridge and heat it up later and have a sad life for a couple of days. But
This sounds anathema to me.
it's not a fun time, but at the same time, I'm so tired a lot of days. I'm so tired. It's like, I really am. I'm just so tired. And if you put enough salt and ketchup on it, it's fine. I order most things plain. Again, one of the big good things about that is that you can, just throw it in the microwave. You don't have to worry about the lettuce and tomatoes and everything getting all gross, or the ketchup and mustard
that's fair.
drying up, like all that
That's
stuff.
fair.
So if you just throw it in the microwave, all you got is the cheese melting and the meat getting warm. The main thing everyone should know about microwaving any food: add salt. If you microwave fries, add salt to them, even if they already have salt on them, because fresh salt rehydrates them.
Feel like going Gordon Ramsay on it.
Yeah, sure, why not?
But I'm not in the mood or personality to do the accent and everything. So I got what is it? I got the double bacon. What is it? The double bacon stack biggie bag. Which, let's talk about inflation for a second. It used to be $4 and now it's $7.
Goodness
Anyways.
gracious!
What?
Yeah.
The double bacon, what is it? The bacon double stack biggie bag is $7 now. Spicy nuggets. So fries, I've already voiced my opinion. I like the new fries better. I know minority, but whatever. Burger. For one, I said no pickles and they gave me a pickle anyways. I don't know. I love pickles, but pickles on a sandwich, awesome. Pickles on a burger, less awesome. I don't know.
Disagree more.
Anyways, remember how I said it was like a bacon double stack?
Yeah.
It wasn't. It was just a double stack.
Oh no.
And then they also gave me 3 nuggets instead of 4. So not only am I paying like $3 extra for this meal, you're giving me yeah, whatever. It was good.
It really does look so sad though.
Why do they hate you?
I don't know. I didn't even do anything wrong. Like, I didn't cause a problem. I tried to do nice. I got orange Fanta because I'm that guy. Trademark. So yeah, the spicy nuggets were cold. The burger was fine. The fries were good. The drink was watery and no carbon.
Interesting.
As far as Wendy meals go, though, that's like a solid 7-8 out of 10.
If we're using basic Wendy's as the baseline.
I will say this as well, though. Out of the big three, Wendy's is personally my favorite because I hate Burger King and I never go there. McDonald's never changes anything. It's always the same. It's consistent, but it's consistently subpar. Wendy's is the only place that actually has variety. Like they have what's in stock. They have like the pretzel bun baconator. They have the ghost pepper chicken sandwich.
Yes. Unlike Taco Bell, where literally everything is the exact same 6 ingredients.
Yeah, but Taco Bell does experiment a little bit too. But Wendy's is the only person. Well, I know Burger King is, but I've already said I don't go to Burger King.
Corporations, contrary to popular American belief, are not people.
Oh man. So I'm pretty basic. I mean, I haven't had a good set of French fries in like 6 months. So that was positively divine in my personal opinion. That was incredible to me, and everyone knows what Sprite tastes like, and I poured like probably 3 shots of bourbon into it, so
I am jealous of that.
So that's like burners.
I was gonna say it looks like piss, but sure.
Yeah.
When I really need energy, I'll mix Monster Energy with Code Red, and I call it Bloody Piss because
Why?
Because it looks.
I gotta try that.
Because that's what it looks like, and it tastes freaking awful. But the thing is, something in the Mountain Dew makes the Monster Energy actually activate faster. Which, by the way, even faster if you take a 5-hour energy and you put it in a Mountain Dew, it'll activate it all at once.
Well,
I am fascinated by the lengths we go to like keep drug abuse illegal, but
but also don't.
Yeah.
You know what's really funny about this too is that just like Gent reporting his own like dietary habits, like, yeah man, I'm not having a good time, but I get a double quarter pounder and like a large whatever, and like it's crappy food for 3 days, but it's fine, it fills me up.
I eat 12.
And then he's like,
calories.
man, this stuff, like I put the Monster and the Mountain Dew and it tastes like piss, but like it activates my energy. It's like this whole thing is just really depressing, man.
Yeah, are you okay?
I eat 1,200 calories in less than 20 minutes and consume over 600 milligrams of caffeine in a day. Why does my heart hurt?
If we want to talk about if I'm okay, no, I'm not actually. But yeah, that's... no, I'm burning the candle at both ends all the time.
I mean, to be fair, like my daily milligram of caffeine is like upwards of 400 per day, and that's just my normal operating level to not get a headache.
Yeah, I don't know what my level of caffeine is, but
So I'd like to introduce you to the Kellogg Institute and their many patents for various enema machines.
Okay.
Okay, why are there... Never mind. No,
why is there more than one patent for an enema machine?
Because there are many different things that you can have.
Let's not.
I mean, like, obviously, your as we're talking about, coffee enemas are very popular, but the one that I'm thinking of also is the yogurt enema.
Gosh. There's so much that can be said right now that I'm so happy none of us are saying.
Thanks, General Mills.
General Mills themselves endorsed this.
Well, it's not that they endorsed it, and it's more that one of the founders of General Mills was a rich Christian scientist who ran a health institute and did a whole bunch of experimental stuff.
Well,
yeah.
That's okay.
That sounds very un-Christian to be shoving stuff up your butt.
I
I'm
was
just
gonna say the fact that Christian and weird butt stuff is in the same sentence is just an anomaly to me.
It's not an anomaly.
I'm pretty sure other people have talked it to death, but weren't like what is it? Cornflakes were like invented as a
Anti-masturbation, yes.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, I think graham crackers too. Yeah.
Yeah, graham crackers as well. They're so
I want to know.
dull
So as
and
far as
flavorless.
science goes, I'd really like to know the science behind that.
Well, the idea is that they're very flavorless. They're very bland. They'll fill you well, and so that's going to like lower your rowdiness. more or less. You're not eating anything exciting.
Yeah. Oh man.
You know,
Man, I've been eating nothing but this stale, boring stuff all day for weeks, man. This is the most boring part of my existence. This sure makes me not want to do something that's exciting and fun.
Pirates during the 1700s wants to know your location.
Everyone ready to watch the Netflix live adaptation of Boku no Hero Academia?
Oh my gosh.
Oh, that hurt.
Does this movie also have like 7 different reaction shots for every single thing that happens of characters just grunting, so that a thing that takes 5 minutes in the universe of the movie actually takes 20 minutes, like the finale of season 1 of My Hero Academia?
Oh, I thought you were talking about Bleach.
Because like those last 3 episodes canonically take place inside of 10 minutes.
Oh,
What?
It's yeah, no, seriously. They spend so much time cutting to the different characters and getting reaction shots that like it takes 80 minutes. It takes an hour of footage to get through 10 minutes of canon.
Yeah, anyway, so Zoom.
Zoom.
Yeah, anyway,
let's watch.
Come on and zoom, come on and zoom. Anyway, sorry.
Zoomafoo.
Don't stop.
No,
Just
That was a good one.
it was
Zumba.
it was Zaboomafoo, okay? Anyway.
The Boomafoo was good.
Who can it be? This movie
know.
that I do see.
I do see.
Okay.
I'm definitely getting a sense of how bad this movie is, given how much we are avoiding
We're
it.
It's been 90 minutes.
yes.
We've spent as long as the movie not watching the movie.
Yeah.
Man, she is so bad.
Shut the heck up.
I mean, I agree with you. She is like down bad.
No, you're down bad for her.
I mean, if that's how that phrase works, sure.
Yes.
Oh, hey, look, we have ace representation.
Comic book movies felt like they had to look like a comic book.
The government sought to enhance the team's powers using Gamma 13 radiation.
Okay.
But the Gamma turned concussion to the dark side. Zoom lost his powers. And his brother.
Why? Why did he lose his powers? Why did he lose his powers?
You need to.
Oh, speaking of Hulk.
Oh, let's go. Yes.
I love this. I hate this font. This bloopy font. Can we please never with this bloopy font?
It works for Columbo.
Coming up now. Prepare to deactivate cloaking device.
Yeah, but Columbo works in a lot of ways that don't work for anyone else.
Cloaking device. You're flying a chocolate vanilla swirl helicopter. That's not going to be cloaked anyway.
What's going to end?
This is so 2000. It's a segue.
Oh yeah, Rip Torn is in this.
Yeah.
Moving toward our time-space
Oh
continuum.
yeah, Chevy Chase is
Oh
in this.
no.
Find me some kids. Misfits. Outcasts. Weirdos.
Wow,
Give me
okay.
that file.
Rude.
We have
The hell
12
that
minutes
high
or
school.
something.
Guys, we're in the running.
Zoom's the only one.
Oh, we're not kids anymore. That's the
Well,
thing.
that's fair.
Evaluate.
Is that
Why
like
are you
a
adding water
callback?
into that?
That's not
Why
water.
are you looking around as if it's a sin to put water in there?
You're about to put some of this.
Oh, I don't.
If you know what I mean, ladies.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. No.
That's not.
Why did you pouring it into a blender? Why didn't you just use the
Yeah.
blender? And I gotta clean your hand and everything around you because you just, you know.
He likes to suck the creamy stuff off his finger.
Hey, look out!
Wow.
She just fell down.
Yeah, you. Sure you're okay, huh?
What?
Evaluating his condition with the
Reese.
That's totally my reaction when a car drives by me. I fall down.
Grant? Hello, Zoom. It's Jack.
Is she gonna fall down constantly in this movie?
Okay.
Yes.
No.
Jack.
yeah.
Yes.
100%.
It's been, what, 30 years? What are you doing here, Grant? Well, we're
In 30 years since either of us have been in a good movie.
Softball. No? New Zenith team.
in the 70s.
You can't be serious.
Oh, we are serious, Mr. Shepard.
Why is the green dress talking?
Oh, I'm a psychologist.
Oh, wow.
Miss Holloway, she works.
Just not even 5 minutes in already with the missile.
Yeah.
Yep. Well, it's Tim Allen. I mean,
Grant.
You can't shoot him.
Ow!
Oh, it still got him.
Sorry.
rip. Corn.
Oh gosh.
Oh
Oh, okay.
There you go, sweetie.
It is the middle of summer. What are they doing?
Oh no!
No. There's leaves on the ground.
You can tell.
This is what a Californian thinks summer look or Halloween.
Oh, it's California. I forgot.
Give it here, howdy doodoo. Bully.
It's really funny how many movies are set in like SoCal, and they expect it to be relatable to the average audience.
Freak.
Okay, sorry.
Good one.
Carrie has been out for how many years at this point?
Yeah.
And you're messing with people that you're calling freak because they have powers? Case in point.
That's a lot of sauces for one school, man. What are they putting?
Is this a Nickelodeon movie? Aren't teachers so cruel, guys?
Yeah.
Aren't teachers so unreasonable and so full of themselves? What is he sitting on? He's just sitting on someone's desk.
All these children deciding to reveal their powers on the same day at the same time.
Hi, what?
Yeah.
Hello?
Yeah. Yep.
Why?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Welcome back to Area 52.
Oh gosh.
Ugh.
Area 52, because we have to have something that's one more number than Area 51. It's more secret.
Oh, you can tell it's her because she tripped. I get it.
Jack. Right, Jack.
Yeah.
Miss Holloway is our leading researcher in the area of Lake.
Her superhero name is Miss Slippery.
She'll be in charge of training the new Zenith team. She's also quite a fan of yours.
No comment on that one. No comment on that one.
Nope.
I'll take it on myself. I'd like to be with a woman.
Okay. Okay.
Even have the 5th anniversary.
Nobody else was doing it.
Versus the atomic melt. I have it
Okay,
in
I'm just gonna keep a
Japanese,
green
German,
dress
Farsi,
/ sexism
Hindi,
marker
and
going.
How about that green dress? Still have that?
Okay, wow.
There it is.
Really?
Transition.
That's third one.
Tim Allen's character reminded me of the way the guy was handled in Armageddon. Bruce Willis's character.
Wow.
Hello, comic book fans. You've come for a comic book movie. We are going to make fun of the existence of comic books and those who read them.
You're singing the alphabet. That's not a power. And your voice is average. It's not super.
It is too super.
Why does she make that noise when she does things?
In case you missed
Powers activating.
superpowers.
Get another table in here, please, right away.
I mean, telekinesis is broken. Like,
Do you see dead people?
You suffer from a massive inferiority complex.
Try to hide that so well.
I hate Gushers commercial.
It's so
I think that's Airheads.
Big pet peeve of mine.
well.
Comics in universe about superheroes that exist in universe.
Yeah.
I hate that. That's, that would just, guys, that would just be a documentary on 60 Minutes. That just that would be a comic book.
Like, I do give credit for Watchmen here, where comic books do exist, but they're about pirates.
Quicksilver, the Flash, and Superman all together.
No way.
Yeah, no way possible.
So if you were all of those things put together and the best thing you could come up with is Captain Zoom, like
You're not even
Flash
Captain.
was
He's
taken.
not even Captain. He's
Quicksilver
just
was taken.
Zoom.
Why?
He's just
Speedy
Zoom.
was taken.
Because I'm not a superhero.
I mean, he could have at least been Skype.
No matter what people
Oh
tell me,
my
Roadrunner
gosh,
is
shut up.
taken.
superhero.
And you're supposed
Oh my gosh.
I love that they give the children dog tags, you know, the things used to identify bodies.
I mean,
Well, you know, it is the military.
But I look pretty.
oh,
You girls don't have any real friends and they never get any respect. I mean, take Miss Holloway, for instance.
Oh.
My word, what?
insane! How long have we been in this? This is their fifth one. Okay, saying scatter straight is a good
Nice
one.
talk, Cindy.
I like how they have a friggin' test pattern on one of them.
I was about to ask, what are these backgrounds doing?
He's not there. He's escaped again.
Security code.
Okay, that's
Dylan.
actually pretty funny.
I repeat, code Dylan.
Okay, that's funny. All right, Code Dylan is funny.
He doesn't like it here, Grant.
I know you don't have any control over this thing yet, but Can you please try to expand?
I am trying, all right? You're wasting your time.
Unfortunate things to hear during
You're
sex.
undermining his confidence.
Hey, it is trying to expand.
The line, lazy little Chubbabubba, was not even in the script. It's just Tim Allen
Maybe
being
it's
an
them
asshole.
at all.
Yeah.
To that, I say.
You know, it just might help if I knew what I was
I believe it.
Look out!
Really?
Oh,
really?
Why?
Hey, are you all right?
Faster than fast. Truer than true. In the pursuit of justice, there is
Like I can't. Okay. Here's the thing. I don't understand his character motivation because I can't tell whether he's like.
Sorry, talking. La 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 la.
Oh my
It wasn't true.
God.
I can't tell whether he wants to just be annoying and get fired from this job so he can go back to his mechanic shop, or whether he wants to get in bed with her. I can't tell which one he wants.
I think it's
Yes.
both.
Why can't it be both? They get in bed in the engine bay of a car.
Ready now.
No, that's Transformers. That's next.
Yeah, Transformers hasn't happened yet.
Hey!
And the funny thing is the car's alive too. So
Hold it, Shepard. We're holding a meeting for people who matter. And Miss Holloway.
Wow. Okay.
hey, what?
All right, I'll hold your hand. Careful. What did I tell you about costumes?
It's not a costume, it's my protective gear.
Yeah? How's a ballerina costume going to protect you?
Are you crazy? Who wants to hurt a ballerina?
I do in this exact moment.
I was gonna say me right now.
Oreshnikov joke in a kid's movie.
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is that you, Mr. Pibb? Hey, you recognize me?
How you doing, buddy?
Give me 5.
Watch, that's gonna turn out to be like. Watch, that's gonna turn out to be his dead friend whose brain lives on in the robot.
No, what's going to happen is Mr. Pibb's going to die by his brother from space-time, and it's going to galvanize him into actually like taking things seriously.
Understand?
God, I wish this movie was that interesting.
Gosh.
This program is a rudimentary 15 megabyte system. He has no thoughts.
I suppose you.
And even if he was more complex, he wouldn't.
Like if you were a figure skater.
Wow.
Oh wow, that guy has a girlish hobby or desire.
Oh
Yeah.
wow.
So terrible.
Classic mid 2000s.
It's not even
Do that,
girlish.
Grant.
There's men figure
care of
skaters
them.
all the
That's
time.
actually true. But I mean, you know.
We're still down there.
Most professional hockey players know the basics of figure skating because that's just how you move well on the ice.
Watch your heads.
You really just have been going from scene to scene.
Flying saucer from Area 51.
Do you really?
Yeah.
How do you know it's the one from Area 51, kids?
How many
Right.
flying saucers do you know?
Welcome
A lot,
to
actually.
America's Funniest Home Videos.
There's a lot of flying saucers. The term flying saucer actually predates Roswell, and it wasn't because of something shit anyway.
Your hands in that green and blue slime. A little gross in there, isn't it?
This is so Nickelodeon.
Barbecue to go.
Yeah, but what does that mean?
We're gonna kill those cows.
Tucker.
CGI cows, they're CGI.
Hungry.
Tucker.
All right.
Why did the?
Well, you're gonna
But I'm
slaughter it
hungry.
in the what?
Yeah, we're gonna kill the cow, guys.
Hey!
Said he's still a dead cow.
Okay, yeah. Okay, this is a good ad.
Oh, they're gonna do drive-through.
Yup.
Classic triple
Oh, my word.
tomato and cheese.
Classic triple lettuce tomato. I got it.
Really? Oh my word.
Classic.
No mayo. No mayo. No, it's like regular. Hold on a second.
Oh my gosh.
What kind of toys do you have?
Chicken sandwich.
This is basically unwatchable. Is this supposed to be funny?
Frosted. Chocolate.
All right, now what's everyone else drinking?
Oh my kidding.
Oh, yeah, here. Oh.
Oh my gosh.
Let's just kill the pacing of our bad joke.
I'm not laughing at the movie. I'm laughing at how stupid this is and how bad it is. Oh my gosh! Why did they think this was a good idea?
No, oh my
Why did
gosh.
they think this was a good idea?
How much do you think Wendy's paid for that?
Look, Wendy's.
with you.
God.
Oh my word.
Oh, 6. Oh, 6.
What a year.
Just pan up his entire body.
Thankfully, it's going up.
You know what's really funny though is that in 2006 actually because I was a Bionicle fan, like 2006 was actually kind of a cool year.
I wish all the conspiracy theories were true and the world ended on March 6th, 2006. Or was it June 6th, 2006? It was June. 666, everybody.
Oh no.
I'm sorry you had a bad dream.
Would have saved us.
It's easy to do here.
Would have saved us from so many bad movies. But sadly, we're here.
She needs a little drum.
Let's walk you back to your room.
Can I sleep here? Just for tonight?
No, that's not a real good idea. You don't want
That's
to
a
stay
very bad idea.
I'm quite gassy.
I'm scared.
I would also be scared of Tim Allen's gas.
Everybody's different.
Yeah, I'm sure you do, because you're wearing a rabbit outfit. You got to go to sleep, Cindy.
Is that what you sent me here?
Well, they probably sent you there because the United States military in the year 2006 offered them a lot of money.
Mm-hmm. And might have even kidnapped you.
Right the first
Yeah, not out of the
special
realm possibility.
Yeah, maybe she just broke the front door and they're like, that's enough.
You're done off to Xavier's.
Oh my gosh. So what you're telling me, this is a failed parody of the X-Men.
Like, yes.
This is a failed parody of Sky High, which is a successful parody of X-Men.
What's the point of leaving the door open now?
That was bolted to the wall.
Okay. That got me.
That's good. That's pretty good.
You are fully operational multi-platform J1000 mission simulator. It is important that you learn to avoid enemy fire.
Didn't advancing in your day, eh? In my day, we just had that British guy named Ben who threw.
Today we will be using live bullets to test your
That's the first question people
constitution.
ask. Our technician is Dick. Dick?
The holes are for firing the paintballs.
All right, I'm out of here. Oh, great.
Please, like you care.
Hey, chill out a little bit. I'm not the one that dropped you off here at the military base, you know.
No, but you have been like...
She got hit that many times in the face with paintballs and she's not bleeding. I'll call BS.
Thanks for all the training, Captain. You don't care
They make
about
them wear
us.
masks?
She's right. I got hit with so many paintballs, I've got more bruises than skin.
Yeah, we can see that.
Image
for
not
sure.
shown.
What?
Oh.
You care about us.
That was definitely smeared.
Hers is
that
so
paint was
obviously
definitely smeared on her fingers.
When I was her age, I used to just have one leg work faster than the other. I did this kind of fast hopping thing.
So you could skip?
Hop. Let's go with hop.
Oh yeah, because skipping is feminine. Yeah, exactly.
Oh, right. Yeah.
It's guy stuff, you know. I wanted to go
Guy
there
stuff,
so
you know.
bad.
Average guy stuff.
Hopping.
Throw fish at each other.
All of a sudden, man.
They slapped each other with fishes.
People like the Zenith program, they noticed. So they dragged me and my older brother.
I didn't know you had a brother.
They dragged me here, and Grant.
I think he's had enough. Let him out. Come on, Dylan.
This is Mr. Grant. You can release Dr. West. I'm sorry. This is Dr. West. Could you release Mr. Grant? No, don't release Dr. Grant. Release Mr. West. Just do what I say.
Okay, that was funny.
It's bad, but Chevy Chase is the funniest person in here.
His deadpan delivery is like
It's really good. It really
Yeah.
is.
Tim Allen has not nailed the delivery of any of his lines in the entire movie. Like
he was I will give him that scene right there. He was getting to a place emotionally, and his.
That's weird for Tim Allen. That's weird for Tim
and
Allen.
his character was supposed to shut that emotion down, and he did that very well.
Yeah. It's very good.
Yeah.
Why is he the only scientist doing
This
it?
entire sequence has nothing to do with the rest of the movie.
It's going north. It's going
How much of this movie so far has to do with anything in the movie?
Yeah.
Shouldn't you be in bed? Seriously.
Why is this? This is a very tiny room.
Why is this an option?
Yeah, how do you do tornado?
I really don't want.
Why do we have these buttons?
Why don't you listen to me? Summer.
Why don't they listen to him? He's done nothing to them.
Right, exactly.
Why don't you just open up the door, man?
These are all very mean children.
Yeah, right. I mean, he's really been the. Holy crap.
Okay.
He's dead.
Yeah, he's dead.
He just had a stroke.
No button. You're not push button. Ah! Also, I told you, no button.
They turned him
Classic. I say classic Chevy Chase humor
Funny
there.
because it's racist.
Wow. Why are they trying to kill this man?
Oh, why is there a skunk
a button?
Why is it locked up?
We've entered another movie. We've entered a Chevy Chase movie.
Why is skunk the only button behind a safety wall?
This was his deal for doing the movie.
I'm going to be honest. I think they put her on a wig for this. I'm going to be honest with you. If the rest of the movie was like this, it would be more tolerable.
Yes.
I've seen this movie before. I know the scene.
Oh, nasty! Come on!
Does he just have a stroke and die now?
That would require you. Yeah, see, yeah.
Dylan.
Oh, this is when he becomes a more relatable dad character. First he had the daddy-daughter scene, now he has a father-son scene.
Trust your instincts. Go down this hallway.
This is when the weird scientist lady falls in love with him.
Yeah.
After she fell out of love with him.
What the heck?
He's discovering a new power.
It's echolocation.
Astral projection, go.
Reaper vision, go.
Yeah, that is creepy.
Oh,
okay.
Yep.
Oh, here we go.
Okay.
The father-son moment is, hey kid, creep on us.
Yeah.
Look, these kids are gonna need a leader.
Why are you? So he's going to be the leader, the guy who. Okay, I'm.
So the leader is just automatically the guys who's been trying to escape for the last 3 weeks.
Concussion was your brother.
Yeah. So why do we need the intro if we were going to do this?
Mm-hmm.
The intro was a late addition, I'm sure. They just sort of slapped it on in the editing stage.
So, because I don't remember the intro, what exactly are they training for?
We don't know.
Concussion is coming back, I guess.
Okay, no, concussion is coming back, but we don't know that. All we know is that there's some anomaly that's about to break through Slip and Shine.
Slip and Shine was also my nickname in high school.
But we also know that Concussion was his brother and was evil. We do know that from the intro.
Was made evil by the Gamma 13 rays.
What is this? What is this?
Montage.
What is this?
Hey, you know character development? We don't need that if we have a character look sad while looking at pictures.
Almost looks like you're glad to see me.
Why would she be glad to see? He's been here the entire time.
I mean, the children.
He's been here the entire time.
Well, I guess if they're glad to see you, then I'm glad to see you. I don't know.
What did you think he
never
quit?
left.
Go ahead.
Well, they couldn't find them, obviously.
Fundamentals, and there's two fundamentals: control.
Why is something measuring her palms?
Control and execution.
Because she's the one who can kind of see the future.
Oh my word, more montage.
You don't need a super fabric from Tucker. You already showed that his regular pool shorts can stretch to impossible lengths.
All right, we had two conversations, a montage, a third conversation, and now in the second montage, they are
back to
good.
bananas. Look at those bananas.
This might be still when the old bananas were still alive.
Realize what an incredible team
I don't think so.
Until they were gone.
No, those died out in the
When did
50s.
when did the banana extinction happen?
55, I think.
Nuts.
Oh wow.
Guys, wait, no one's pointed it out yet. She's hot now because she doesn't have glasses on.
Yep, she took her glasses off, and the natural beauty is the.
Cared about us.
It's not Courtney Cox and.
I'm going to eat my microphone.
Courtney, you're Cox.
No.
Why? Create a mega vortex, which would trap concussion and reverse the dark effects.
Oh my word!
Oh my word!
Stupid. You can't just do
48
that.
hours. Tops.
Yes.
Oh yeah, we're gonna make a
reverse-
vortex to suck the evil out of him.
I can't wait for her to pick the same outfit she's worn for the last.
Oh hey, look, she's in her
30
portal
days.
outfit.
How'd you guess?
Hey, Chell, how you doing?
Come here, maybe I have something for you.
Big suction.
Nothing to wear.
Maybe I have something for you. Have one outfit.
Yeah, the green dress. That's it.
You're not. I thought you were the same sizes.
Are you telling me you couldn't get? No, shut up. Shut up. You're not telling me that you couldn't get a date. Stop.
Backstory is hard.
That would make sense.
She's a nerd, you see, and nerds don't get dates.
Hot nerds would 100%
Okay, why
get
does
dates.
the government have a prom? Secret, not only secret government institution has a prom.
Finally, a woman without a lab coat. We got a.
I am going to murder him.
Shut up.
Get in here, don't get me wrong, but I'm not sure Cindy can handle it.
Tim, shut up.
This is really nice.
All right, let's send a cancel Buzz Lightyear.
Way ahead of you, buddy.
Oh, it's the slow song, and she's coming out during the slow song.
I am also coming during this little.
No, she's coming out during the slow song, but she's coming out as lesbian, so she's not interested in him at all.
Oh gosh, I wish.
That'd be way too based for this movie.
Great plot twist.
I don't want to have to.
I'm really glad no one acknowledged my joke.
I made this for you in R&D.
Oh no, we were acknowledging your joke. I think
made
you were
it.
just laughing so hard you didn't hear us.
This entire soundtrack has just been like everything I heard on mainstream radio growing up.
Violent roller coaster
Yeah.
of cringe.
I was about to ask, when is he gonna take off the glasses? No.
Kids want to have a little fun? I like to have fun. Kids, let's take a 10-mile run. Guards, Holloway, make sure it happens now. Move out.
Boy, for a straight guy, you're dramatic.
Oh my gosh.
What's all this?
Wow.
Something I should have done long ago.
Wow, indeed.
We'll be starting first thing in the morning.
I'll
Also, he
kidnap
showed up to
1,000
prom.
children before I let this country die.
Where are we?
We are someplace.
Are we there yet?
See us.
Why do they not have cameras in the
Our names?
Finally, we get it.
critical maintenance areas?
Wait, I thought your brother. He's alive. He's coming back.
It's impossible. Stay out of sight.
Wow, that was some Santa Claus 1 level acting there from Tim Allen. That was actually pretty good.
It's only a matter
Yeah.
of moments before concussion will.
Santa Claus 1 is good actually. Like that one doesn't suck.
It's perfectly fine.
Yeah.
You don't have to keep this in here. I think Tim Allen is able to act sad because, as Alan Rickman put him, that is when he discovered acting. He had to do a sad scene on Galaxy Quest, and Alan Rickman's commentary was he thinks
That's when we
that Tim
deploy
Allen
these
had just
sonic
figured out
net.
what acting was during that scene.
Teenage girl. What? She's got powers. Who would have guessed?
She really can taste the rainbow.
Awesome.
Oh my word.
So when is Tim Allen gonna make a joke about how good she blows?
Oh, trust me. Give it like a few more minutes.
Give it.
my word.
Give it as soon. Give it as soon as he sees her use her power.
Wow,
Okay.
very intense.
Something like, stand back, we're gonna break the door down, could have been tossed out.
Yeah, and
Predicted Marvel quips, yeah.
it predicted late stage Marvel quips specifically. Like all of the bad timing in the delivery.
No, I mean she blows. Come on, show him.
Oh my gosh.
Blows, yeah.
Oh no.
Oh, okay.
Tim Allen trying to resist the woke.
Yeah, it's so weird. You can blow rainbows. I'm sure that all the girls ostracized you but for that growing up.
Let's go.
Yeah, why? She had literally no reason to keep that power a secret.
You're like the embodiment of a My Little Pony.
What's that?
I'm sure everybody.
Or a Care Bear. Yeah, I'm sure everyone would hate you so much that you can blow rainbows.
Dylan, open it up.
Although Bible study must have been awkward. All right, everybody, look, we're going over the flood again.
Yeah, here's my covenant with Earth right here.
That's what I do.
Oh my word.
Can't you like vibrate your finger really fast below you to sort of rock it around?
What?
Whoa, hello.
What?
I like how we had floppy CGI Tim Allen. That was really funny.
That's actually the best Tim Allen there is.
You gotta drop me off here.
Least misogynistic, at least.
We're not leaving you.
Well, then wait here. At least do that. Wait for me. Let me talk to my brother. This would be.
It'd be funny if he didn't make any more misogynist jokes the entire time after he got rainbow blowed.
That'd be great.
That'd be really funny.
That'd be so funny.
It'd be really funny if he just punches the portal and brings Jason Todd back to life.
Oh my gosh.
This would be easy to kill an entire superhero team with a power like that.
Hold up the sonic net and prepare to fire.
There's like 5 voices there.
Let's go. Make noises that it sounds like we're actually people.
Fire!
This is the Sonic net they use for catching Sonic.
It's gonna catch Tim Allen.
Cindy, run!
No.
Okay, what?
That's what unlocks his powers.
Too afraid
The
to
little
run.
girl is in danger.
You're okay. It's me.
At
It's
least
Jack.
he held her neck.
Please, Cindy, don't do this to me.
I will say it's not surprising that she passed out because she just got subjected to like 45 Gs.
Yeah.
Load up the second net and prepare to fire.
Oh, good.
That's a fantastic idea, sir. I wish we had a second net.
Are you
Good.
bumbling bozo?
Why does everybody hate this guy for no reason? Where's he going?
Is he going to get his outfit?
Hey, babe. Okay. Okay, that's
Man. Haha, funny noise. Yeah, the sound effects, the timing. This really is modern Marvel.
This is the thing though that's kind of stupid about superheroes. It's like, man, I gotta make sure that I have this special suit rather than like, you know, I gotta save lives, so I don't care
It's
if
a Marvel movie.
Actually,
the helmet.
Oh my word!
It's Zoom.
Suit looks good.
Yeah, but they never do this thing.
Lizard boy.
Yeah, but it's like, hey, lives are in danger. Do you, lives are in danger. Do you care if you're butt naked? Like, who actually cares? If people are gonna die, you know?
Here's the question: is the person very hot?
Oh my gosh.
I would care, honestly.
Dude, you were making giant concussive blasts before.
What are you doing? What is this? What are you? What?
It's the Mega Vortex.
The one that can suck the evil out of him.
Yeah.
So, here's the question. How bad was the original team he killed?
You swung too early, idiot. Oh, she saves the day.
Like, the original team that he killed had to be terrible, right?
Yeah.
We have a chance to save him.
Okay, but he has also been like
That now.
stuck by himself in a thing for 30 years.
Oh my word. That Power Ranger dialogue with the Power Ranger suit.
It's the visual aesthetics of a movie from 2004 with the movie with the technology from 2007.
He reversed
He gave him the suck.
Yeah, what did he even hit him with?
Suction.
The
You
suck.
reversed the effects of the
big suck.
Gamma 13, obviously.
You remember how concussion killed people?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You remember how he killed
Also,
people? And now we're all kissy.
He only killed those people because his brain fluids were swamped with radiation or whatever.
Yeah, but also
radiation.
killed people.
Okay.
That's like saying that somebody should be
also
held
like
responsible for killing people while they have rabies or something.
he has not tried his powers again yet. We have no idea if they actually work.
Tim Allen's suit looks way too close to the Black Panther suit.
Yeah. What are you
Oh,
doing
no.
now?
You know, as heroes,
It
we always
really
do the
does.
right thing.
Yeah. The Wendy's is more.
Why are they expecting this child to actually climb rope like this?
They're expecting her to pull him up.
Did the gym teacher write this play?
I could climb a rope at 6. Oh, I get it, because cooties.
Oh, she's doing the queen wave. Remember the queen? No.
Oh, whoa.
Something
Okay.
about heteronormative standards.
Wow.
Not allowed. That is 100% not allowed. That kid has the right attitude.
She has superpowers. Did she get to use them except for when she threw rocks? Okay, there. Fine. She gets used them there.
They put the one guy up. They put the one guy up in the ceiling.
They have to use this song too. I think it was part of the contract.
Oh, bloopers.
Oh, this whole movie was a blooper. We don't need this.
We like to poo in our pants.
What?
We like. That's not in the script.
I mean, these are relatively good movie recommendations if you enjoyed Zoom. You should watch Minions. And you should
watch We Can Be Heroes. The Shark Boy and Lava Girl. Oh gosh.
Shark Boy and Lava Girl is a better movie.
That's not a good thing to ever say about anything. Oh my word.
I am amazed.
I hate that I had to watch this a second time.
Honestly, so do I, because the only scene, I know for a fact I've seen this movie before, but the only scene I can actually remember is that skunk.
The funny thing is, the only scene I remember is the Wendy's commercial, and I'm pretty sure it's because I couldn't verify this. Right, I looked the other night, looked it up. I couldn't verify it, but I'm pretty sure they just chopped out that section of the movie and played it as a Wendy's commercial.
I'm looking at all the notifications I got during the movie, and there's a Snapchat of my friend sending me his Python.
Python, you say?
How long is it? Here, I'll play it.
Let's not answer that question.
Okay.
So Tim Allen's Zoom 2006.
Sexist.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, incredibly.
Absolutely sexist. Oh my word.
Also, I hate using the term, but fatphobic.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Like a casual background
anti-nerd.
radiation. A casual background radiation of homophobia that is so assumed it doesn't even get pointed out.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah, I mean, these are all Tim Allen things, I think.
It's also 2006.
Yeah, but it's like calcified.
He could more openly be Tim Allen in 2006.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Just amazingly, this movie broke me, man. I got nothing interesting to say.
Honestly, I feel like I've already said everything I had to because I remember so little about it.
Right? Like, even after watching it, you feel like you don't know anything about it.
How much of this movie had things actually happening in it? It's like 20 minutes?
No.
Something like that.
No,
Well,
that's generous.
Like 20 minutes had things.
No.
I'm
no, I mean there was the whole character development.
Okay.
Courtney Cox.
All of the character development was done in montage.
No, I mean there was the whole character development with Courtney Cox taking off her glasses at the prom.
Oh right.
Had to have been
I'm counting Dork. I'm counting him using his super duper spinny finger to make a milkshake at the beginning of the movie as things happen.
Gosh. Okay. All right.
I'm counting that.
20 minutes. Okay.
I gotta pee too bad to think right now. I'll be
all right.
I'm feeling your bladders pressing on your brain.
Run off. Let us know when you're back.
Don't run off. Make sure that goes straight in.
Okay.
God.
Okay.
Still a better joke than most of this movie.
Sadly, yes. That's
on par for the type of jokes in this movie. What is the scene progression that is occurring here?
What scene progression?
Yeah, the scenes don't progress until an hour into the movie.
Pacing?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, this has, you know what's funny? This has the same pacing as The Covenant, where nothing happens for the first hour, and then in the last half hour, here's the plot.
and also
had Gorman.
Yeah, right. We didn't find one thing we like could. The worst part is we all knew about the Wendy's thing beforehand.
Yeah. Well,
and so we memed the one memeable thing about it before watching the movie.
Yep.
We couldn't find anything else in the movie that was actually worthwhile. Here's my question, because I always ask myself this whenever I watch any
Welcome
movie.
back, Greg.
Thanks. Whenever I watch any movie or play any game or anything like that, I always try to say one good thing and one bad thing about anything. What did you like about this movie? Was there anything in this movie that you think it did well at any point?
Give me a
They knew how to keep it short.
This movie brings a lot of nostalgia for me because this admittedly is probably the 4th or 5th time I've actually seen this movie. This movie always brings back great memories of sitting with my parents on the couch and watching them go to tears laughing at some of these awful jokes and realizing to myself, everything doesn't have to be complex all the time.
Mm-hmm.
So as much as this movie freaking sucks, I like to dumb myself down just to watch it. I can enjoy it in that at least.
I can understand that at some point.
This is
Kate Mara is very pretty, and I rest my case.
I will say the thing I liked about it, honestly, we just got to be honest. Chevy Chase made me laugh a lot. Like he did.
The skunk scene was good.
But did he make you poop your pants?
No,
Yes.
the Wendy's is currently doing that right now to me. it's getting to that point, but no, but
I will say thing I liked. I genuinely liked the intro.
Mm-hmm.
That intro with the comic book style thing. I thought some of that like I said at the time, the falling through the panels, that was kind of fun.
Mm-hmm.
That was just, I don't know, I like that intro sequence. It kind of vibed. It was not supported by the rest of the movie at all. So it's just sort of a thing that existed for 30 seconds and then went away. Oh yeah, Chevy Chase's his one good joke that was pretty. I can't remember it now, which is sad because the movie makes you forget itself. But yeah. I also liked when she pulled the couch away from the wall. That was cool.
Yes, that was a good.
I will say, cool. Zoom tripping over himself and
that was pretty funny. That was pretty funny. Not gonna lie, that was funny.
And the fact that it went so long, I think, was part of what made it so funny because he didn't just trip and get back up. It was trip, fumble, 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 fumble.
He bleeds off his momentum for a long time. And it's pretty funny.
Which was really good. I think funnily enough, for like a speedster movie, that actually gave a real feeling of speed to him. Because a lot of movies don't. A lot of movies, God forbid we talk about CW Flash, right? Oh, I got hit with something and I stopped immediately in my tracks and it didn't bend this metal pipe that hit me at all.
Exactly.
Can we talk about how every super speed human being also has literal invulnerability to inertia?
Right.
Because it's literally the case of unstoppable force meets immovable object. No, the human body would disintegrate on impact on the smallest particle at 700 miles an hour.
Yeah.
Let alone the superheated massive shockwave that it would cause, destroying everything within a certain radius.
It is funny. We have two there are two OP powers in this one. One is the super speed, obviously, and then the other one is the telekinesis.
Pervision.
The pervision isn't OP. It's just weird.
It's just Tim Allen.
Yeah. But the girl's telekinesis. Telekinesis is just kind of OP.
Especially if you learn how to use it, which she didn't at all, which was the problem.
Right. Yeah, they had that whole training montage and they learned literally nothing. They just did the exact same thing that they did in the first training montage, but
again,
they had a montage of Tim Allen sitting there looking wistful, and so therefore they were good at things now.
If you want to talk about real good, telekinesis, did any of you ever watch Heroes back in the day?
A little bit, actually.
Oh my gosh.
I don't think I did.
They had a character who was a serial killer who had telekinesis, and he would pick people up. He would cut the tops of their heads off with telekinesis. Just slice it open. And then at one point he slit someone's throat like that, and that was like, even though you'd watched him cut people's heads open all this time, right? It'd been like a really slow, like you just see like the blood line go across their forehead. When he slit someone's throat, it was like he picked him up and then you just saw it gush as he just slipped his fingers like through the air, and then their head just tilted back, and it was like, holy crap. That made telekinesis so scary. The way I would always write something like that, of course, would be like, if you're going to keep people from slitting someone's throat or something,
counterspell.
More of like a, hey, you're talking about separating things at a very tiny level. It's like using a razor blade, right?
I will detract from this in saying that the final battle scene does have her doing the same thing that Obi-Wan Kenobi does in that one Disney Channel show.
Just throwing a bunch of rocks.
Yeah.
When you can throw small rocks instead of big rocks, suddenly it's a threat.
Yeah. If you can, well, no, I mean, you know, it's like a machine gun, but made of pebbles.
This just in, rocks are heavy.
Yeah. Even small rocks are typically heavy.
And that means Chevy Chase died.
Right.
Yeah.
One thing I will say about Concussion Man is, like, we didn't see a single soldier die during that whole last battle. Like,
for a guy who killed a whole team of superheroes, he's not good at killing people.
Right. Like, these are just infantrymen, meaning they're like
that
18 to 25-year-olds. As someone who has lived through that period, I was very squishy. It wouldn't take much to like break my ribs or like cause a diaphragmatic spasm that just suddenly made me stop breathing. I feel like a sonic wave would have done that, but like Bonkle said, as far as like a guy who killed an entire team of literal superheroes, he's not very good at doing it anymore, and he had 30 years to practice and sit on that information.
As written for the character, like conceptually, and how the movie's presenting it, he's being a dick because the government shot him and his brother with radiation, and his brother went crazy, killed all of his friends, and he blames the government for, and then he had to like basically kill his brother more or less, and he blames the government for that, and now he's seeing them repeat that, and that's bringing him back to this point of like, you know, memory, and he's been kidnapped, he's not here, and he's being a dick at these kids because they're about to go through the same thing. There's nothing he can do about it, so he's not going to be happy about it. And instead of doing any of that, it's just funny that he's a jerk.
This movie would not be hard to rewrite into a decent movie. That's the worst part. That is the worst.
It would still be funny.
No,
yeah, no, that is the thing I was gonna say is that it, like, to go right off of Dork, like what I was gonna say earlier too is I was just thinking this. There is nothing fundamentally wrong with this concept.
Mm-hmm.
There's really that is the sad thing, is that unlike with something like, I don't know, like Most Likely to Die just kind of is broken at a conceptual level.
Mm-hmm.
Like you can't really make that cool no matter how hard you try.
Mm-hmm.
House of Wax again is also like the basic concept is teenagers are interested in going into a house of wax. That's your first concept. You failed right there.
Right.
Like
price superiority.
Yeah, but then you have things like, weirdly enough, The Covenant, and also this, that like you could make this cool.
Yeah.
This could be cool. There's nothing fundamentally wrong with this. You just failed to make it good.
So what was the box office?
Oh, the box office, yeah. Okay, so the budget was $75.6 million.
Goodness gracious.
Pretty lean.
The return on box office?
Okay, pretty lean by 2020 standards.
$12.5 million.
Oh my gosh.
I'm amazed it even made that.
Oh my god.
Wow.
How have so many people seen this movie? I don't remember ever hearing about this movie.
I saw this.
I'm sure there was a Wendy's commercial that used about 50% of the footage from the movie.
Mm-hmm.
And it wasn't good then either.
No, it didn't.
Yeah, probably.
It didn't make me want to see the movie.
I didn't hear anything about this movie when it came out at all. I heard all about Sky High, of course.
Oh.
But in 2006, I had other priorities on my mind, like the Paraka. So I didn't hear anything about this. So ranking-wise, how is this compared to the other three?
It's worse than The Covenant. Like,
I will agree with that.
At least I love how each movie we've watched has been like worse than the previous one.
I really hated The Covenant.
I
will
agree.
say, I still have not seen The Covenant, so I don't have a point of reference.
Well, okay, out of the movies you've seen, then, Brad, what do you think?
So is this better or worse than House of Wax?
I think this has to be worse.
Yeah, I would
just
struggle.
it's so like closely adjacent to other movies that I've seen that I know are good. And House of Wax is kind of just in its own category.
Mm-hmm.
And I keep saying this, House of Wax wasn't even that bad.
Yeah.
Like it wasn't good, but it wasn't terrible.
It's a good, I would say House of Wax works as a good like standard of this is a bad movie, but this is the best your bad movie can be before it becomes a good movie. Like it works good on that standard, I think.
It works as this movie was almost good, and it's funny in the ways that it's not.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
I gotta put it this way. It is better than Covenant as a movie.
The Zoom is?
Yeah, just like as a movie, having content and things happening, they might be weirdly placed and poorly thought out, but a lot of Covenant was people walking around an office building pretending it's a dormitory.
I will say I will say this. I do appreciate that they put some effort into, like, the thing with the Covenant was it had lore, but it was all in exposition. They didn't really do anything.
In one scene,
in one scene. They didn't do anything with it. In this movie, they put actual set design in there. I mean, it's very generic Power Rangers 2000-esque set design.
It's very Spy Kids.
Yeah, it's very Spy Kids, very Power Rangers, but at the same time, like, they did an attempt, and like the weird sort of crochet room is a nice touch. The crochet room is hilariously useless, but it's a thing that they put effort and thought into in some level, and I do like that aspect at least.
River,
yes.
Do you have can you pull up the budget for Most Likely to Die?
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, I don't think we commented on that at the time.
Because on some level, I feel like it's unfair to judge the emptiness of Most Likely to Die, considering it's
almost a college film.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It'd be like judging it against Birdemic.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which is like, it's really unfair to judge Birdemic against other things because it's really not filmmakers making it.
There is
no budgetary information.
There's no information for that.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
That I can find at least.
So I think it's better than Covenant, but I think it's worse than Most Likely to Die.
You know, what I'll say about it is, I think it is better than The Covenant only because at least this movie I can understand. Right?
However, if you were to force me to watch one of those three movies again, I would pick this one.
Really?
If I had to, like, Clockwork Orange style, be tied to a chair and watch a movie, I would rather do this one because at least there will be some modicum of enjoyment I will get out of it.
I will say, again, I think it's better than The Covenant only because The Covenant, I still don't understand what happened in that movie. They had so much lore, but most of it didn't make sense. And like, what the heck?
The lore was lost in continuity errors that were replete throughout the movie.
Guys,
Gorman was really into interior design.
What the heck was a Darkling? It took up half the movie, and then it was never mentioned again. You know what I mean? It's something that didn't matter. And the thing was, we watched that movie, and I was so convinced it was based on a book series, and that's why all these things were mentioned, because they expected people to know what they are. But it wasn't based on anything, and that's what drove me insane, because I could understand it, and that there was context for these things somewhere, just not in the movie, because they were too stupid to put the stuff in. But no.
That's what they should have. That's what that movie should have learned from Tim Allen's Zoom 2006 featuring Wendy's. That's what they should have learned. They should have used the intro sequence to establish that stuff.
Right.
Or had Dunkin' Donuts commercial.
I will definitely say this. What's funny is the Covenant also had its weird intro sequence, but it was longer than this one, but way less informative.
Right.
Like I said, this movie's opening sequence, weirdly enough, is despite being dorky and disconnected from the rest of the movie, is actually communicating information effectively and efficiently.
It does tell you what you need to know to understand the stakes.
And the movie tells you about their powers. The movie tells you about their powers. There's at no point do you get confused on what powers any of the characters have or do not have.
Right.
So despite having horrific, like abominable pacing, it does the basics of storytelling better than the Covenant,
right?
Which is
at that you don't know what the characters can and cannot do in the Covenant. It's almost like Harry Potter, only Harry Potter at least had a story. Like, the Covenant, I feel, was more enjoyable to watch as a group because there was more to laugh at. Because we didn't know what was going on. This, we were just more insulted by.
I just know that if I have to watch the graduation one again, I will just get frustrated at all of these people still being caught up in high school drama 10 years later.
Yes. 10 years. It's been 10 years.
Yeah.
All the times that Tim Allen was funny, he wasn't funny with somebody else. Every time he's interacting with somebody else, it's just all cringe.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's just him being Tim Allen at them.
He's just being. It has the same energy as like you. It has the same energy as like you and the guy in a F-150 got stuck in a drive-through at McDonald's, and he steps out to tell you how he feels about that. That's what every conversation with Tim Allen in this movie feels like.
It's the energy of Bugs Bunny looking over his shoulder and saying, "Get a load of this guy," but this guy is the actor that he is doing a job with right now.
The level of implied self-importance is really yeah.
Absolute narcissism.
What a fun movie.
Fun fact, wasn't Tim Allen like arrested for cocaine or something like that? Oh yeah,
quite a lot of cocaine actually.
Yeah, wasn't he like a dealer to a bunch of celebrities? I think that was something he was doing.
Don't remember the circumstance.
The only reason he didn't go to jail is because he informed on the people he was getting his drugs from. So he's both a drug user, drug dealer, and he's a narc.
He was caught with more than a pound of cocaine in his luggage.
Oh my gosh.
Kalamazoo Battle Creek International Airport.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about
that. And he served a little more than 2 years behind bars.
Hey, you know what? I gotta be honest, though. I have been to that airport. If there's a place where you're going to do that, it's a good airport to do it. It is so small. I was like one of 5 people in that airport.
Oh my God.
That seems like the worst place, though, because wouldn't that just mean that you're watched more?
I think there was like one TSA agent.
Yeah, but even then, like, if there's only 5 people, if there's only a few people walking around, like, I'd like to go someplace that's super busy so that it doesn't matter how many.
Well, that's what everybody thinks, but that's what the police know, because this is the busy port, so everybody's going to go through the busy port, assuming it's so busy, it's so high volume that you'll be able to sneak through. Meanwhile, it's the empty ports where half the employees aren't even there during the majority of the day.
Yeah, and they assume that everyone who's going to the non-busy one is going there because they have to, because they're going to that area, not because they're
smuggling drugs.
Like,
I loitered in that airport for 2 hours because I was waiting for a rental pickup.
So now that we've given advice on how to successfully smuggle cocaine into Kalamazoo.
Yeah.
Well, apparently not, because
true.
If you were going to, that was your best shot.
If you're going to, make sure it's less than a pound, okay?
You know what? I think we've established though is that even following the best advice, Tim Allen still failed at it. I think that's
just like this movie.
Pathetic failure here.
Even with wonderful setup, I yearn for the day when we hear there's a super movie coming out and we go, "Oh, a superhero movie?" instead of "Oh, a superhero movie." Right. Because it's like, "Oh yeah, that's the 5th one that's come out this year." Because back then it was barely any superhero movies.
We had to deal with weird things like Push
and the Covenant.
Going forward, that is going to be my recommendation after every movie. Don't watch this movie. Watch Tampopo.
Yeah, and eventually we will watch G.I. Joe Rise of Cobra.
I was going to say, hey, next time, tune in next time for G.I. Joe Rise of Cobra. Definitely going to happen this year.
I'm sure.